Hello, collective. Welcome. Let's get started. For your music channeling, your go-to song is "All for You" by the one and only Janet Jackson. So, as a longtime fan of this woman, of her essence, of her catalog, I never really read the lyrics to this song, and I feel the message is very lyric-based, but I do have some channel insights as well. Please take what resonates, okay? So yeah, this is a very sensual song. It's a very sexual song. It's a very much like I'ma get to give myself. So this is like where we're thinking of dealing with dating, vice versa. You guys, there is a mutual connection here. It's a mutual affection. You know them, they know you. This is not on some stalker-ish, creepy stuff, okay? You guys are probably dating. I just want to do a little disclaimer first. You probably are dating, okay? If not, you know them, they know you, okay? I just wanted to put that out first. So yeah, this lyrics is very sensual. Like, it could go from having fun, dancing, and just kind of do your thing. And when it gets to the bedroom or else or elsewhere, it gets a little bit freaky. I feel like you guys could have a long distance relationship. If not, you guys are very hypersexual when it comes to each other. Okay, that's what the lyric is giving me. Okay, listen, you guys can look it up for yourself. It's called "All for You" by Janet Jackson. But should we do a little lyric? Here. And now let's go to genius.com and see what they say. But basically, your person is preparing themselves if they're female or male. But if you're watching based on the lyrics, you're watching for a female that feels very feral, okay, very sexual towards their mans or whomever, you guys love who you love. And not to be very stereotypical, if you're watching for your mans, they're very hypersexual for you, okay? However you guys will take this in resonance. So she goes on to say, I see you staring out of the corner of my eye. You seem uneasy. You seem to want to approach me. Throw a line. Let me just show you guys. Okay. I know that didn't do it justice, but yeah. She even talks about whoever she is eyeing their package. Okay. Again, it's a very sexual song, so I feel like you guys could admire each other's body parts. Everything fits where it's supposed to be fitting. Okay. The libidos are high, the pheromones are activated. I feel like more so for the feminine than the masculine. But I feel like you guys match each other's libido. Okay. According to genius.com breakdown, this song, let's see here. It talks about familiarities and dance music, pop. So you can love pop, you can love to dance or love dance music. Based on what I mentioned before, you and your person are very familiar with each other. Okay. Yes, we're gonna use that as a as a symbolism here. Okay, because I don't want my collective to be with anyone that is giving weird. Okay. I'm not here to do readings like that. Okay, when it's karmic, but when it's for my collective, we're in a different frequency, okay? But let's continue. It's here. You could have known this person for a long time. 1984 could be symbolic, okay? It's giving a lot of pleasure, even if it was just a one-time thing or just the energy that you guys exude. For me, this reminds me very much of like Venus energy. You hold a lot of Venus energy to you, or your person does when you guys come together. I will say though, in reference to all this sexual pent-up energy, it seems the full moon, or sorry, the new moon in Aries could have an effect on this. Okay, there tends to be a lot of friskiness and a lot of shenanigans as well, but on the good side, a lot of people get extra into their sensuality. If you know, you know, okay? It's not for everybody, but if you know, you know, okay? What else? Somebody saying could be, of course, Janet, Shannon, what else? Terry, Jimmy. It could be from United States of America. You could have R&B. The number 10 could be symbolic. 10 days, weeks, hours, 10 centimeters. Okay? I don't know, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from with this, okay? 2001 could be symbolic. Like the span of like from 2001 to 2005. Or, well, yeah, 2001 to 2005. You guys could have dealt with each other. I wanted to say 2025 this year, but okay. 2001 for some of you guys, 2005, or from the span of 01 to 05. You know, it could have been like an on and off. Or you're born during the 2000s. Again, disclaimer, hopefully everybody consent, deal with everyone in equal space and age, okay? I don't like to do this. I know I've been doing this a bit, like kind of bringing in pop culture and other like references and analogies. I don't do that at all, but sorry, I've been sucked into all of this. But there is a lot of commotion right now with people being exposed and just some bullshit worldwide between people that share like age gaps and non-consensual relationships. So, but this is not the take care, okay? So let's get back to the reading. Oh Lord. But yeah, you are everything to your person. Let's see here. So one of the specifics, or you know, I'm gonna base a little bit on the lyrics. It's a channel message. It's not based on the lyrics because I couldn't read it, okay? Because it was not the vibe when I first heard that song back in the days. All I heard was melody, okay? I even performed this at like at the neighborhood like school festival situation. I had no idea what these lyrics were all about, but today this is the grown and sexy when it comes to this song, okay? This is also giving me that you and this person, like, it gets quite serious in the bedroom. It's a lot of fun, but it is for the grown and sexy. This is no, like, you know what you're doing in the bedroom or outside, and they know what they're doing, okay? So I feel you guys are a perfect match sexually. That's not what I wrote down, but I channel as I go, collective. So we got, I quote, message number 1, doing everything for you. You turn them on like nobody else. You give them the energy that is very feral, makes them feel like they're a wolf howling at the moon. Okay? AKA, soon you'll be having fun. So that is specifically from the lyrics, soon you'll be having fun. Yes, I felt like I needed to clarify that part, but yeah, soon you'll be having fun with your partner, or they'll be having fun with you. But It's gonna be 10-10. I love it. I love this for you. Message number 1. And then message number 2, you're about to get your flowers. So I don't know if they're like a flower girl or gal. Because I'll be reading for everybody. Okay, this is an all-inclusive reading for the collective. I tend to kind of mirror my own circle for who I read for. But I say this to say, somebody's about to get their flowers, or you're about to give flowers to somebody, okay? I also got a few zodiac sign. But before we wrap that up, we're gonna do, actually let me do the zodiac sign. So we got first Aquarius, the first thing on the list there. Their energy towards you, they're about to make this relationship work, and I feel like this whole sexual energy that's in the air for you guys, this is gonna solidify this. Why is my camera acting weird though? That is so interesting. It's acting very weird, like blurry. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah. So if things were a bit rocky, they're like, oh my god, they need to fix this relationship because you guys are just very compatible. Okay, you or them, whoever's in Aquarius. So for Taurus, your go-to card, new love. Okay, let me see this. I just got this little thing situation. Let's see how it goes. Okay, for Taurus here, they're like having butterflies, you having butterflies. Oh my god, my camera finally is acting up. But let's move on. So in terms of, so yeah, you have, for some of you guys, if you are Tauruses, this is like a new love for you guys. Okay, yeah, you make them feel butterflies and vice versa. You might have felt stuck a bit with them, feel a little bit irritated, Taurus, but all that is pent up energy. I feel like you just want to have SCX, or they just want to have SCX, and you guys are going to work it out. Okay, Tauruses? Now, onto Leo. For Leos, this is the soulmate that is like, just like, you know what? There's no better option, moment, person than you. For some of you guys, it's a soulmate that is karmic, that is putting down that good SCX, or you are the Leo that is doing this for a person. This karmic, for some of you guys, if you want to, they could actually become the love of your life. Okay? For some of you, Leo, it is not a karmic soulmate. It's a good soulmate, okay? It's not a stressful soulmate. But for other of you guys, Leos, it is a stressful soulmate, aka a karmic soulmate, okay? And Scorpios, okay? It's not even about the sex anymore. It's giving, their feelings are involved. It's giving romance. It's giving, oh my god. Ugh. Every time they're with you, their feelings evolve. Hey, some of them are just like, they need to keep on seeing you, keep on knowing you. For some of them, even healing any like freaking trauma or family issues they're having. Like, you know, this is for people that you be with your person and the energy between you guys for the majority of the time. Or for what you guys can remember, it's like, yeah, we were together, but for the majority of the time, what we did is giving SCX, okay? Not that there weren't like any affection here, but like you guys could have started off like that, or a lot of times when you meet, it's giving that, but yeah. All right, so based on the cards, let's see. I'm also tuning into Jupiter, so those placements could be relevant, your Jupiter placement, okay? There's gonna be like a overcoming of something that's been a blockage for some of you guys. Like I mentioned before, a distance could be symbolic as well. For some of you guys, there have been a lot of trial and error in relation to this Jupiter. I don't know what it is. Let me Google it. The trial and error could be relevant for, like, if there's any first love situations, like relevance, like they could be your first love, or they dealt with a first love, and it was always like a back and forth. I need to get rid of that. I need to heal from that, you know. So, for instance, you and your person just met up for sex because they needed to get over somebody, or you need to, right? But now they're like, you know what? I think I don't need to do that anymore. They're actually falling for you, or you're actually falling for them. Because let me be 1,000. Like I said in the beginning, this is for the grown and sexy. A lot of people, men and women, they be hooking up with people, as we do. So for those that are not celibate, hey, even before celibacy, you know, we'd be doing things, and it's like to get over stuff, right? And I feel like that would be relevant for those people where it's like you were with them because you were trying to get over somebody. For some of you guys, the link here is a first love connection, okay? And I know it sounds very morbid to say, and now they're in this healing space that they don't have to utilize that, or vice versa. But I do feel like you guys are aware of this, or they're aware of this. Like if you were in this energy with them and you were like, everything is matching, heavy on the sex, right? But they know that you're still not over your ex from 5 years ago or a year ago, or vice versa. And you guys had an agreement like, okay, we hook up when we hook up. You might have developed feelings waiting for this person, and they were still like, you know, not over that individual, right? But now they are, okay? That's what I'm tuning into. But yeah, that's what I'm tuning into. But the thing is, even if there's not completely over, let's just put it out there, the energy they feel towards you now in this moment, whatever happened in the past will become non-irrelevant. You get me? Okay? So, sorry for that long explanation. So we're going to look up Jupiter. Jupiter. Definition. Meaning. So according to Google, it says Jupiter retrograde. It also, well, we are in the retrograde. I don't know if it's Jupiter right now in retrograde. It could be. Okay, so basically it is the Sky Father. Okay. Jupiter symbolizes growth, abundance, and wisdom in astrology. It is a placement when it comes to luck, expanding their horizons, experiences, spirituality, philosophy, higher learning. Okay. So I feel like you and this person could be in a growing space, okay? You're not, except for the Leo situation, that's karmic. It is on some bullshit, I'm gonna be honest. But again, it has space to become your true love, okay? Because that's what I channel for Leos. But overall, I feel like you guys are just kind of like growing together. And however it feels, it might be unconventional to the everyday person, but it works for you too. We're gonna go with that, okay? Because I'm not getting much on Jupiter, and I don't know why my phone is being acting weird lately. So yeah, what else is relevant? We got beloved. So like I said, I do it for everybody, and I mean that shit, okay? Some of you guys could be from Canada, okay? For others, let's read. Okay, some of you guys could have tattoos. Hello, people. Hello, my fellow brethren. This is very much a divine romance collective. This is a romance that has opened your heart, a romance that is elegant, graceful, a lot of sweetness to it. Okay, you feel connected to yourself and them. So again, the unconventional part could also be like there was no strings attached. It kind of reminds me of those movies. I don't know if it reminds me of like that, how you guys started, and then over time, you know, the feelings be activated, you know. Again, like right person, wrong timing, but I feel like perfect scale. Okay, for some of you guys, a lot of abundance came into your person's life or you when you guys were dealing with each other. Okay, because you guys really did what you need to do. It's like when it's work, okay, and when it's hump day, which is with you, it is like, oh my God, they're getting more money, they feel more stable, like they feel more free. Let me wife up or husband up collective. Now, obviously, you have to be on the same page, okay? But, you know, ultimately, they want a union with you. They want you guys to create a community, okay? I know this card could be a little bit controversial, but I will say this, that what I'm tuning into here is more so like the future is for you guys to have like a union. Some of you guys could be polyamorous. I'm not tuning into that. That's strictly based on the card, okay? But if not, it's giving, I want collective with me for life. However we see fit, however we go about it, I want them to be a part of my life. And I will tell you this, it's going to be more than just the SEX, okay? So there's that, all for you. I feel like everything they're doing, however they moved and you moved, like everything is kind of planning up to what they want with you for the future, you know? Okay? So again, like I said, this is definitely for the grown and sexy. This is not like, you know, like if you're celibate here, this is not your reading at all. Okay? I tell you this. But I will say though, if it's like a relationship in terms of like you guys haven't been sexually active for a while, okay, then, you know, it kind of almost feels like a celibacy. I know it sounds very stupid to say, but if you are, you know, in this high libido energy and you're very fertile or fertile, right? And it's been like 6 months or a year, right? I don't know, but if there's been a long period of waiting time, it almost feels like you've been celibate, right? And you just are ready to go to Pound Town with your person, or vice versa. So, but again, like I said in the beginning, you will have to have a partner to do so, okay? And it is one single partner. It's not like Ricky, Mike, Steven, or Lucy, Anna, and Joyce, okay? It's literally you and this one person, okay? I just wanted to put it out there. Anything else that's relevant for the collective? I did get this message on the 27th, okay? So we got these 3 cards. So basically, on the 27th, somebody could have like gone through some sort of heartbreak or felt very sad or depressed, or it's like, you know, the whole separation thing could have like affected them, or they have lost somebody, okay? Somebody could have betrayed them, or they felt betrayed. But like, if you guys got into some sort of dispute, this thing really broke their heart, okay? And obviously they want to overcome this. But I also feel what will resonate is that some betrayal happened in their life or your life, or some sort of depression, or, you know, not really feeling the best. And you're missing your boo, or your boo is missing you, right? And you're like, you miss that closeness. And they're like, say no more. I'll be there. They're on the way, okay, to give you that good loving. So I feel like that could be relevant as well. Because I also have been channeling a lot of, just lately, I did like one part full moon, pre-recorded. I'm about to do like another one on the 29th. And there was a lot of like, a little bit of a struggle, okay, in that reading, okay? It wasn't giving this. It wasn't giving love and light. It was kind of giving a little bit of a Downer, Debbie Downer moment, okay? Like whoever will resonate with that will probably get what I'm trying to say here, okay? So yeah, get ready to get it juicy with your person. I love it. Or vice versa. I think that's it though, collective. I know this was very long. Yeah, I did get this message on the oh Lord, I have to film like this. I don't understand why this is what happens when you film multiple videos a day. Somebody might be like upset though. I don't know why. Let's move this. Maybe things has been a little bit rocky right now. You feel like things are a little bit unstable. Or maybe the initials doesn't resonate because first, middle, last, collective, okay? On your person, them, anyone else that it could be relevant here for. Somebody has a lot of questions that feels like it's not being answered the way it should be answered. Somebody feels some type of way, okay? Somebody's family could have a lot to say or be involved as well. Or it's a discussion about family. Somebody could feel like, oh, let's do this later, talk about this later. Something about shoes, okay? Somebody could be a shoe connoisseur or work at a shoe shop, like a retailer. So yeah, somebody is like kind of low-key a bit sad, you know. Yeah. There's also somebody's family that's asking or wondering when you guys are gonna have family, because maybe they feel like it's too much of the SCX, and you know, you and your person are just doing you, right? But somebody is kind of like, I think you're doing a bit too much with collective, or vice versa. This might piss somebody off or something. Because again, this is giving mind your business. This is for the grown and sexy. And there might be other people like, I got married when I was 25. We already have 5 kids. Or, you know, this running around with collective, or collective running around with the person they're thinking of. It doesn't seem like, you know, are you going to do this, you know, 10 more years? You've been doing this since 2001. You've been doing this since the 80s. Like, you know, chill, right? You know, somebody could be a little bit judgmental, okay? It could fall upon you, it fall upon your person. But the thing is, I feel like you guys know each other so well that it doesn't matter. On that note, side note, in terms of the letters, if it doesn't resonate, whatever you pick from this reading that makes sense, do so, okay? Because I've been also tuning into that not everything will make sense, but if it does, thank you for stopping by. Okay, without that being the end all be all, but it kind of is. See you in the next reading.